Oh, hello, hello, welcome. So here we are. It is another Tuesday night, and we are going to pull one free card for as many people as we can in the hour. So drop your comment. Just let me know you're here, or you can ask a specific question. Spirit is going to do the answering. But what I wanted to share with you is that in these public forums, that spirit is going to bring through the most beneficial message for the most people, whether they're here live or whether they come back and watch the replay. So if a message really touches your heart, if I say something that just nails it on the head for you, that message is for you, whether I'm speaking to you or not. So just know that that's how that works. And spirit is always going to bring through the messages for you and for everyone that is most beneficial. So not always what you want, but always in some way what you need. And that's what's beautiful about working with spirit is that they have the playbook. They can see long term the road you're on and where it's headed. And so are they going to try to course correct? If you ask them, they most certainly are. So it's really important to be open-minded. And also, if a message doesn't resonate tonight, keep it in the background because sometimes they bring you messages that you don't need yet, but you're going to need in the very near future. So, with that being said, I'm going to pull a overarching message for all of us to get us started. So, thank you for those of you who are here. Yes, this is live. Welcome. Welcome. So, hello, Tracy. Hello, you are V1 Empire. And all of you who are in the background, welcome. So I'm going to pull a overarching message for all of us from the Kyle Gray Angel Guide. I actually was called to use this deck earlier this week, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And it was where it was supposed to be. So the deck that I ended up using honestly ended up being perfect. But I felt like this deck just had a message this week for us, and I feel like this is where it's going to come in. This is where we're going to get it. So, hello, Julian. Welcome. Welcome, Miss Cynthia. Welcome. All right. So, take this message as it resonates. No, it's not an old video. I'm literally sitting in my office on a Tuesday night, Eastern Standard Time. Ah. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that one really wanted to come out. So look at that. Take a step back. Take a step back. Take a step back. So I am going to read from the book because I love the messages that Kyle Gray has channeled for us with these cards. So what does he mean by take a step back? Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There's an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you're being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being and should be the correct steps and intentions not be lined up. You could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your own expansion and highest good. So, the extended message is when we try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we can often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to take course, to change course. If you have a big decision to make now or in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is for you won't go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. I'm also hearing equanimity. The energy of equanimity is coming through. When you do so, you will draw universal energy and support to you. You have If you have concerns about another person or relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness. And when you step back, let the universe step in. And I'm not surprised that this was the message that came through, because I feel like this is the message of the energies that we're in. We're in Mercury retrograde. Not an astrologer, definitely find yourself an astrologer you trust, but Mercury retrograde, um, it's always about reflection, right? All the R's, right? Rest, reflect, release, renew. And so taking a step back is a pause. It's not running away from something, it's not letting something go. It's saying the energy isn't here right now. So if there's something in your life that you're really wanting to move forward, whether it's a relationship or a goal or a situation, if it's not happening organically, if it's not happening through grace and ease, right? Then step back and let the energies be what they are, and kind of go within. How am I feeling? What am I bringing to the table? What is the energy I'm coming at this with? And that will help you, honestly, to move things forward when it's the right time. And you'll know, because things will start to take off. And I feel like that's going to be happening. Um, that's going to be happening for all of us. I know that, again, not an astrologer. A planet went direct today. So I think a lot of us are going to see shifts in the next few days. And then, the retrograde right around the 20th. So, and spring equinox. So, a lot of energies out there right now. Take your take your cues. Take your cues from the universe. Um, so I read intuitively. I am not a strictly tarot card reader, so I read intuitively. So I had that come up in one of my videos. They were like, "That's not what the card means usually." Nope. So I read intuitively, and also as a medium, I'm working with your spirit guides, and then any of your ancestors who want to come through to support you in bringing through a message. So um, please take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started. All right, Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy. So I am actually going to be using the usually I use one of the angel decks. But tonight for some reason I was feeling the stained glass tarot. So that's what we're going to do. Move the Wow, okay. They literally just went flying. So lots of energy and messages coming through. So, Miss Tracy, I'm going to ask you to take a nice deep breath and let's ground your energy, honey. I don't know if they went flying because you're feeling anxious or if someone here is feeling anxious. So feel free to take a nice deep breath and just let's see what Spirit wants to bring through for you, shall we? Queen of Swords, but it was in reverse. And I don't typically read reverse, but I felt like this was significant, that there's something you're not clear about. That, yeah, there's something that's got you fired up and you're passionate about it, but I feel like there's a lot of questions. Like, maybe even, why am I being brought to this? Why is this landing on my doorstep, I'm hearing? A lot of questions surrounding moving forward. Because I feel like being the Queen of Swords, this is about you empowering yourself. And so I feel like if there's someone coming at you right now and they're not giving you the full story or they're lying by omission, I feel like that might be part of it. Yeah, that you need to know that you are sovereign And if you don't have all the information, I would say pause, take the step back, see if you can get the information you need. And if they're still unwilling to give you the information, then this might be something that you want to rethink or you want to put on the shelf until you feel like you have all the answers. Okay. And I do feel like this involves somebody else. Somebody else. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Good evening, Colleen. Welcome. Oh, Tracy. Took my breath away. Awesome. Okay. Well, awesome. All right. So let's go to hello, Miss Cynthia. So I'm just going to knock these out. Give these a nice shuffle. Your energy feels better. You don't feel as down, exhausted, maybe even a little emotionally. I feel like you were feeling very low emotionally last time I tuned into you. So I feel like you're feeling better. So I hope that's the case. Let's see what the Stained Glass Tarot has for you. Oh, Knight of Wands. I looked at this card, Cynthia, and what I heard was truth. There's a truth to a situation that is coming to you. And I feel like it is involving a male and a younger male. And it may even be a truth from your past. So this male may not be young now, but he was younger when you had connection or there was something where he was affecting your life. Because I feel like there's some truth that you're being given. Yeah, and this horse is white. This horse is white. So I feel like it's clarity, it's truth, it's high vibrational, it's purity. It's allowing you almost to become pure or you to like, oh gosh, like wash away whatever it was that this truth is revealing. Something that you held on to for a long time, whether it was a belief that you were given or some kind of situation that was very negative. So I'm kind of picking like maybe abusive or just not an easy situation between the two of you. So take this how this resonates, but I feel like this is setting you free, to be honest with you. Um, and you're going to move forward, and it's slow and steady. Like it's slow and steady moving forward. It's not taking off energy. It's like now that I have this clarity or this truth and I'm able to release this burden that I've carried in my heart for a very long time or my psyche, I can take steps now. I can go now. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Yeah. I wonder if they're showing up in your dreams. Do you keep a dream journal? I would keep a dream journal, Cynthia. This might be something that is coming up in your dreams, and or you're meeting on the astral, but it's remorse, it's an apology, it's a yeah. All right. Thank you for being here. Oh, I love it. Spiritual path is becoming clearer. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's always helpful, isn't it? It's always helpful. It's always helpful when we get some clarity, for sure. All right. So, hello, Julian. Welcome. A New York Giants fan. I'm in New York. That's how I know that. I'm in upstate New York. So I'm actually not what people think of when they hear New York. I actually have to explain that a lot. So, welcome. All right, let's see what Spirit's got for you. Oh, thank you, Colleen. That's very sweet. It would be your Facebook password, my dear. Yeah. All right, let's see what we've got for Julian. Energetically, you feel very weighed down right now. It feels like there's some blockage that's kind of holding you back from moving forward. Interesting. Interesting. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I'm getting like defending your purpose. I mean, it's definitely and things are taking off. I mean, this is an action card for sure. Look at that horse. That horse is in action, in movement. So yeah, things are going to be taking off, and not to defend yourself. If you feel like you have to defend yourself, it would be better to just walk away. Let them think what they want to think. Because even if you defend yourself, it's going to get misconstrued. I almost feel like the way this horse looks, it looks like it could be like jumping, like taking a jump. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like any obstacle or challenge or any way in which you feel like you need to defend yourself right now. It's like you just need to leap over it. You just need to move beyond it. You're protected. You're protected. I definitely, look at that. He's suited up. He's wearing full armor. And I almost feel like this is the armor of God. So what I'm picking up is that you're protected. You don't have to defend yourself. You can if you want to, but it's going to get misconstrued. So don't get upset about that. But it's time to move on. So, and I'm getting that analogy of like, there's a reason the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror. So it's almost like whatever the situation is, let it be in the rearview mirror and then keep going forward, keep moving. Yeah, you have a big purpose. You have a big purpose, and Spirit's like, get on with it. Get on with it. Whoever's in your way, whoever's trying to block you, whether this is career, relationship, or if you're on in a spiritually awakening journey or developing journey, yeah, go time, go. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I appreciate it, Colleen. No worries. No worries. Okay, so I'm gonna butcher your name, but Ashitanan. So, oh, okay. So you're asking if this person is going to be your person, basically. All right. So let's see what the cards have to say. So what I'm getting is that you're asking me if this person, Sume Jane, is assuming that you and Ashita, are they assuming you're a friend or a lover? Okay. Okay. So I think I know what I'm being asked here. And I apologize if I'm not getting it right. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, all right. Oh, the high priestess. Yeah, I feel like they are assuming that there's more than just friendship. Yeah, I'm just getting that this person is very much thinking they know things. Maybe they feel like they're really intuitive. Um, but when you do this, one of the things you have to do is you have to kind of set your own stuff aside. And you don't want to bring in any biases and you don't want to bring in any of your own opinions. You really have to be neutral. The people that I work with, I let them know, like, you can say anything to me. I'm not going to judge you. It's not my place. And what we talk about, it's privileged, right? You're protected. It's safe. You don't have to worry about me sharing this with anybody, right? And I don't feel like this is this person. I feel like this person really likes to know people's stuff and then use it. And so, it's just got this very grandiose energy that I'm picking up. So yeah, I think there is a lot of assuming because they feel like they know, and I don't feel like they know anything. Or at least from a source that would be trustworthy. So, I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Interesting messages tonight, guys. Interesting messages tonight. Very different. Very cool. Very cool. It's nice to mix it up. Okay, so we are now at Victor and Benita's relationship future, no contact situation. Okay, so will they ever be in contact again? Will this be a situation that um, comes back around? All right, so gotcha. Just for future reference, I'm on for an hour on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to get in as many as I can, and if a message resonates that's maybe not your name on the screen, but it still touches your heart, then that message is also for you. But you don't have to comment 50 times because I'm going to go right down the list, right down the comment section. So, um, yeah, it's all good. All right. Welcome, feel good. Welcome. Mm, Four of Cups. Four of Cups. So what I'm getting is that the cup that is behind him, that he's not even focused on, is your relationship. And I feel like it is disconnected. And I feel like he is focused on others, other relationships, um, or yeah. I guess I'm picking up the male energy is the one that's broken it off, moved away, flipped the switch. You had no choice in the situation. You didn't get a say um, in the end of the relationship, and so it's left you very disconcerted. But I do feel like they've moved on to the other situations in their life, and so unfortunately, I'm not seeing reconnection. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Colleen. Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Okay, if I say hello to everyone, we're gonna run out of time. So I'm gonna now move on to Miss Colleen. Oh, Colleen. Help, welcome. Oh, ooh. Page of Swords. I feel like this is you getting on a new road of growth and healing. And I just want to look at this card a little closely because I think, oh, I was right. Okay. So on this card, on the bottom of this card, what he's standing in front of is actually a bed of roses. And for me, roses symbolize Mary Magdalene. So I feel like Colleen, you have Mary Magdalene coming through for you to help lead you down this new path of growth, evolution, healing. And it's a very beautiful energy. And it's really one of helping you to step into your power. Very empowerment energy coming through from Mary Magdalene. So if you've not worked with her before, I would encourage you to look into working with her or calling her into your meditations or your healing. But yes, I'm definitely feeling like it, and the cross there is the symbol of Jesus. So, it does feel like the divine feminine and the divine masculine are also coming in to be a part of your experience and balance out, creating harmony within you to help you move forward on your quest, is what I'm feeling with this. Um, yeah, quest for knowledge and quest for spiritual development and quest for connection. Um, in whatever way in your life that you're looking for it. So it's very beautiful energy. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, Tracy, I didn't see this comment. I have a strained relationship in my life right now. So yes, thank you. That helped. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here for sure. Okay. So we have Nushi. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Yes, I'm pulling one free card for those that I can fit into the hour. You're very welcome, Colleen. Oh, thank you, Harj. You're very welcome. All right, let's see what we've got for Nushi. What does Spirit want to say to Nushi? Time to make a choice. Two of Cups. So I feel like it's a choice around emotion. It's an emotional choice, or it's creating deep emotion within you. Okay, so what I'm getting is this sense of being on the fence. Spirit's actually showing me kind of you sitting on a fence, which makes me feel like you've been afraid, and I'm actually getting the word terrified to make the decision. And whether this is a relationship decision that you're making, it's definitely an emotional decision that you're making. And you only have two choices in any situation, relationship or not. You can either accept what you're being given or you can move away. And these two people in this situation are both coming very balanced into this situation. They both have their own resource. They both have their own nourishment. They are coming together because they wanted to, not because they had to. And I feel like not making a decision is ultimately making a decision of letting the chips fall where they may. And when you do that, they don't fall in a positive direction. They're going to take you down a road that's not going to be pleasant. They're going to take you back into a comfort, but that comfort is going to be somewhere you've already been. And it's usually not good. It's difficult. It's a lesson. So, I feel like if you really want something new, if you really want something different, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable to really get yourself where you want to be. And then if that other person or in the situation decide to follow you, that's their choice. If not, all you can do is love yourself and keep doing what's best for you, not what's best for everybody else. But not making a decision is gonna put you in a boat you've been before, and it won't be pleasant. It's gonna be a cycle or a pattern that you've already repeated. And spirit doesn't want you going down that road. They don't want you doing that again. They want you to have what you want and that emotional connection, that value, that love, because you deserve it. Whether you feel like you do or not, it's time for you to receive it. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Okay, that was Oogie La. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. So let's welcome everyone. Welcome. We got some OGs in the house, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here if you're new, and thank you for being an OG. Just so you know, I am starting I'm holding the that's why my table is actually all ready to go for the weekend. We're doing the certification weekend for integrated energy therapy, basic, intermediate, and advanced. So, if you're someone that I certified and you want to come and hang out for the weekend, let me know. We've got space. But I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't done a class in a year, I think. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I got some really cool people coming. That being said, if you're someone that is not in my area, which most of you are not, I'm doing an online course, 5D Awakening, and you can check that out at melissalwatkins.com in the events. And that is 6 weeks. I will certify you at the end if you go through the certification process, but that's optional. But it's basically taking you wherever you are in your intuitive development, your psychic capability, your channeling, whatever it is you want to do, and moving you forward. This course is going to meet you where you are and help you grow. And so for those of you who feel like you are advanced, it's going to help you advance more. For those of you who feel like you're just starting out and how can this help me? It will get you going. So, um, beautiful, beautiful group of people. Really looking forward to it. Slots are already filling up. We start April 5th, and I am going to keep it to around 10 or 12 people because I'm one person. And we're going to meet every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending. If we're closer to the 10, then probably the 2 hours. If we're closer to 5 or 6, then we can do it in an hour and a half. But foundational and practical uh, steps and the application of the engagement out of something you're interested in. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Let's see what we moving on. 6 swords. You know, it's interesting. In tarot, 6 swords is the people, someone standing behind them, and you don't see the people in the boat. You see the backs of them. And in this card, you don't see the person guiding the boat. You kind of see the staff of the person, but you don't see the person, and you see face of the mother and the child, which you don't normally see. I'm just getting that you're moving on, and whatever you're moving on to will be successful. For some reason, I'm feeling the 6 of Wands energy, even though this is the 6 of Swords. Crazy enough. So I feel like whatever area of this life, or whatever area of your life that this is bringing up for you, where you're moving on. And you know, the way those swords are in that boat, I feel like this is a very difficult situation. Like you've really had to protect yourself. And it really is time for you to be able to put your swords down and not need that protection because you're exhausted, you're over it. And it may be that there is others involved. And yeah, I almost feel like this is confirmation or validation for you. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello. Hello, Mariana. How are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, I'm just going to give these a good shuffle. I feel like that was a pretty, that was a heavy message. So I hope that person is okay. All right, Mariana. Let's see what we've got here for you. Not to go back to the last reading, but the woman and the child facing forward. What I'm hearing is you have your eyes wide open, and I feel like maybe that's something that just happened. Yeah, you now have your eyes wide open. Okay, so hope that resonated. All right, I'll wait to see what we got for Mariana. Three of Cups in the reverse. So Three of Cups is normally a celebratory card, but in reverse. What I'm hearing from your spirit guides is don't give up. What I'm hearing from your spirit guides is there may not be reasons to celebrate right now, but that there are going to be reasons to celebrate. And to not, it's almost like don't give up just before the breakthrough. Don't give up just before the finish line, right? Yeah, I'm going to pull another card to go with this. I'm so glad I did. Whew, I'm so glad I did. Look at this. This is why there's going to be reasons to celebrate in the future. Maybe you're not there yet, but look where you're headed, to the sun. The sun is coming out. Whew, I'm getting emotional. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Things are going to work out. The sun is coming out. I also feel like the golden ray of Christ consciousness is with you. That you're being upgraded vibrationally. Your DNA is being upgraded. And so through this process, you're moving out of the lack or things not being where you need them to be into things showing up, things breaking open. Yeah. It's like what I was seeing was this when the new day dawns and there's that moment just as the sun starts to come up over the horizon. It's like you're getting there. You're getting there. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here, honey. Okay. Whew. Okay, guys. I love you all, but wow. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Oh, okay, Jerome. Welcome. Yours literally just flipped out. Interesting. We started with this card, the Queen of Wands. I'm a Libra man, but right now I'm feeling broke. Could you help read about me? Yeah. Queen of Swords. So what I'm picking up is that lean into your creativity, that you are coming into a time of being, I almost feel like taking back your power. Like I feel like taking back your power is what's happening here. So yeah, I feel like the finances are going to break open. So the middle stained glass is right behind her, almost look winterish, right? The blue, and then at the top, it's all this beautiful like summer red. That's what I feel like. You're coming out of like winter, and you're going into summer. So you're coming out of lack and you're going into plenty, right? But you have to get creative and you have to stand in your power and you have to, it's almost like command the universe to bring you what you need. So invoking your spirit guides and really standing in your power, especially with anybody around you who is naysaying what it is you want to do. So if you've got people around you that are not unconditionally supporting you, no matter how out there your idea is or what it is you're trying to achieve, if you're feeling it in the depths of your soul, then that's part of your purpose. And they're not going to understand that. They just can't. So this is about you being sovereign, coming into your sovereignty, and knowing that your resources are going to show up. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right. Welcome, Harge. I hope I'm saying that right. H. Harge. Harge. Thank you for being here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome those of you who are new. Welcome those of you who are watching on the replay. And always, always, always sending love to those of you who've been here with me for a minute. We've been doing this for a minute now, haven't we? Those of you who are just meeting me for the first time, I am a spiritual life coach. So if you are someone that is on a path of healing or empowerment or really struggling with any kind of trauma, addiction, neglect, unworthiness, victimization, whatever it is, check out my website, melissaalwatkins.com. Let's work together. Let's move that needle for you and get you on the other side of the stuck energy, of the blockage, of the pain. of the lack. All right, let's see what we got for Harge. Oh. This Queen of Wands, and I can't remember in a traditional tarot which lady is depicted as pregnant. But when I looked at this card, what I saw was fertility. So I do feel like you're going to be stepping into a fertile time, whether that's growing a business, whether that's starting a family, literally, or that's really just creating what it is you want in your life. But I am really picking up that be careful what you wish for, because I feel like your manifestation right now might be on fire, or it's going to be on fire on the other side of this retrograde. So yeah, I would be really intentional with your energy. I'd be really intentional with what you want, really be discerning. Really have a hard conversation with yourself, especially if there's something that you have wanted for a long time, but maybe it's not a match anymore. Maybe you've evolved past it and you haven't realized it. So yeah, I would be very discerning about anybody coming towards you with any opportunities or offers, because this is about you and your sovereignty and what you want and where you're going and who's going with you, and you're going to be the leader of that charge. And if this is an uncomfortable position for you, I feel like that's spirit letting you know, like, get ready. I'm getting this, like, strap on your bootstraps. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, blessings. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Blessings. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, Seven of Swords. I feel like it's the end of the conflict. Whatever the conflict was in your life. I feel like you're going to be laying down the burden, the struggle, the fight, the strife. I feel like you've had someone in your life who was deceptive, manipulative, very, very sly, lying by omission, slippery. You couldn't get anything to stick. And yeah, I feel like this is what maybe even has been a pattern in your life with relationships, whether romantic or family, friend, however this resonates for you. But I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, you did it. You did it. You have broken the cycle. The pattern is no more. And they want you to know that it's time to love yourself and know that you have, I feel like you have fulfilled some karma. I feel like you have released some karmic debt. And now it's time for you to receive the right people, the right situations, the tribe, whatever it is you're calling in. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right. You're welcome. All right. Hello, Miss Johanna. Miss Johanna. So, about a month ago, I hit something when I was editing my website, and it kind of knocked out all the testimonials. And usually, when things happen like that, like, yes, it feels accidental, but really, in my life at this point, it's spirit nudging me, right? And I knew I needed to revamp that section. And so I've done it. So if you have not been on my website in a minute, I would invite you to go to melissalwatkins.com in the next day or two and really just kind of go through it. There's new offerings in my services. The half hour is back. There's coaching packages or monthly. There's testimonials, new ones, ones that have been with me for a while. And if you're someone that's struggling and you've got a blockage and you can't get over it on your own, these are the people I work with, the ones that they've been through it this lifetime and many past lifetimes. And so if you want more information about my coaching or the energy healing modality that I primarily use, integrated energy therapy, head over to my website. All right, so Morning Star. Let's see what I've got for you. Miss Johanna. I'm very glad to hear things are going well. Seeing some of your posts, a little concerned, honestly. Feeling your energy, feeling the change, feeling changes. Yes, I've been concerned. So thank you for sharing that. Nope, that one wanted to come out. Oh, Page of Wands. If you didn't see the reading that I did on this just a little bit ago for Colleen. Colleen is actually someone also in our area who I'm hoping to meet one day in person. And I feel like she is very similar to us energetically and a soul sister. So yeah, if you did not hear that reading, definitely check it out on the replay. But that's what I'm feeling for you, that Mary Magdalene and Jesus are coming in for you, that you are on a new quest and you are being guided by them. So I'm just going to leave that there, Johanna, and know that like all quests, it's, one step at a time. The information is revealed as you need it, as you're ready for it. And I wish you blessings. And what I really want to say is whenever you're starting a new journey, you're starting a new path, you're starting a new road, whatever you want to call it, it's scary. But what I'm feeling here from spirit for you is excitement. It's excitement. So thank you for being here, honey. Okay. So I'm just going to call you mean. Welcome. Welcome. All right. So how does Rashib feel about Minaxi? So let's see what we got here. Okay, that one literally fell out. Oh, the lovers. The lovers. Choice. Is Rashib choosing Minaxi? I feel like he wants to choose her, but he's being drawn away by responsibility, by obligation. And I do feel like there is an emotional connection. But for some reason, Spirit's showing me, as I look at this card, like there's someone behind him pulling him away. And I don't feel like it's an ex or a romantic partner. I feel like it's an obligation or an expectation. So I don't know if this calls to family or well, yeah, family in some way. But he does care for her. I just don't know that he'll be able to choose her or choose her right now. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Harj, thank you so much. I've been doing this for a minute, and so not only am I a medium, but I'm also an energy reader. So I can tap into people's energies, and I work with their spirit guides if their gatekeeper is willing. And you're going to learn all about that in my 5D Awakening course, and giving you all the foundational information, how to build your relationship with your spirit guides, how to form that connection to be able to trust and act on the information that you're being given, knowing that it's coming from high vibrational place, knowing that you're protected, knowing that you're not going to come in contact with anything negative or get into a situation where there's an attachment that happens. I'm very, very careful, and I want everybody to be protected with me. So yes, that course is online. Please go to my website, melissalwatkins.com/events. Or if you go to my website, up on the address bar, you'll see the choices: home, services, blog. I think the events might even be in the more if you hit the more tab. But yeah, I would love to meet you and work with you. That would be amazing. It is 6 weeks. There's a certification option. It's the first time I'm ever offering that. That's spirit led. Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of where that's at. So thank you for being here. Another beautiful hour come and gone, meeting really amazing new people and getting to be in your energy. So thank you so much for that. I truly value that. I am humbled by your willingness to let me in. So have a beautiful rest of your Tuesday night. I'll be back here 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Tuesday. And if you want more insight, check out my YouTube channel at Melissa L. Watkins, and also my podcast on Spotify, iHeart, and Apple, Spiritual 411. So I've got a lot that I've been putting together for all of you for a very long time, and I'm honored to sit here and do this work and work with those of you who, whether you're working with me through my website, YouTube, Facebook, my group on Facebook, or you're just in the background taking it all in, welcome. So yeah, Harj, I feel you're spiritual, honey. I definitely, those of you who are spiritual, it's easier for me to read because you're open, right? And um, connected in. So working with your gatekeeper is much easier. People who come to me who are, on the fence or looking for fortune telling, lower vibrational, it doesn't go so well, but yeah. So heavy shoulders at the moment. Shoulders are would-have, could-haves, and should-haves, in integrated energy therapy. So what are you holding on to, from, what you would have done, what you think you could have done, what you think you should have done, and, let it go. Let it go. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your week. I did post discernment podcast today, and I also posted yesterday in YouTube a weekly um, forecast, energetic forecast. So thanks, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my tribe. Namaste.